Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot reading. Thank you very much, Taurus, for joining me. Hope you're all doing amazing. So let's get started. Taurus, let's look at the big love energies and messages from now and until the end of the year. So we're going to be looking at the major energies in terms of love. Whatever the situation that you are in, Taurus, we're going to be focusing on the love energies. However, though, first we're going to be getting the love oracle cards. Let's see, what is it that we need to know? And for those who are new to our channel, my name is Gigi. Welcome. Very happy to have you here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Every week you get 2 tarot readings, plus a bonus weekend tarot reading, which I will do this Saturday. So I hope to see you all there. All right, let's begin. Love oracle message. Oh, okay, we've got 2. I will accept that. So the first one, let go of the past. Clear energy to allow more love in your life. Freedom, healing space and room to breathe. So there's two different messages here. One is letting go about the past, but also freedom. It's about healthy space. Are we in a situation where a person is controlling us too much, not letting us breathe? It's almost, is there like a micromanaging thing going on in this relationship? But, of course, take what resonates with you, Taurus. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the tarot, please. What is it that we need to know from now and until the end of the year? What's the heads up, please? What does Taurus need to know, please? Regarding now and until the end of the year, what are the big love energies, please? The big messages. What do we need to know? Okay. Now we are currently still in May, so I want to see what's the energy behind the deck for May. 4 of Wands, the Sun, also the Hierophant. Beautiful. That's Taurus energy. So invitations coming your way. But these are invitations that causes for celebration. The Sun, happiness, abundance, the Hierophant, the card of commitment. There may be talks about engagements, weddings, something that fulfills your heart, that you feel so alive with the Sun. So this is good. I love the Hierophant. Coming completely full circle, wrapping things up now. You're closing the end of a cycle of your life and starting a brand new cycle. So this is June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Okay. I'm going to put these over here. So we have the Knight of Swords. We know that the Knight of Swords is, of course, one of the Fab Four with the Knights. It's about changes and offers. You're going to say whatever offer is coming here. And like I said, if you remember, for May, I was getting the energy of marriage and engagement. Yes, you could be saying yes and just going for it and say, yes, this is it. I want this. I want this. So this is very, very fast energy. This is about doing something with your eyes closed. You're not thinking about it. You're just saying yes and you're going for it. There's the motorbike and you're ready to move forward with your life, Taurus. If we look at July, 6 of Swords, we're leaving behind turbulent times and going towards calmer waters. That's what it is. So we're leaving stuff behind now. We're leaving the past behind. And this could be reflecting this card. Let go of the past. Whatever has happened in the past, it's no longer a part of your life. It's gone. It's finished. We have to look forward to the present and move towards the future. August, we have the Knight. Oh, wow, another Knight. So the Knight of Wands. So this is, and it's good to know the difference. The Knight of Swords, it's all about quick mental clarity. The Knight of Wands Yes, that's also clarity, but stepping up. It's an action card. So August is all about taking action because you're feeling very passionate, you're feeling alive, you're feeling like just kind of like as I mentioned with the sun behind the deck, you're feeling like, yes, this feels so right. I have to do this. So it's more like this is definitely a card of a yes, saying, yep, I want to do this. This feels right. I need to do this. September, we have the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is giving you a heads up already, Taurus. Try not to do too much because the Ten of Wands is a card of a burnout, stress, when you're doing way too much, but it's taking a toll. Think about you're carrying 10 wands on your back and the body can't just take it. The body is way too tired. The body is just feeling no. So again, this could be a reflection of the Knight of Wands when we're saying yes to everything because we're feeling really good, we're feeling really alive in the moment, but it catches up to us. So it's not a deal breaker, but it's just giving you a heads up, Taurus, to slow down. You don't have to do everything. It's okay to also ask for help. October, what do we have? The Two of Pentacles. Okay. I almost feel like there's some of you maybe organizing a wedding, maybe organizing venues, places. And the thing is, with the Two of Pentacles, you're finally realizing, wow, this is actually really expensive. Because if you look at the Two of Pentacles, this person is juggling money. So again, this card is also giving you a heads up. It's good to plan and budget now, especially those with the Four of Wands that have received news of engagements, weddings. It's good to start planning now and budgeting because the Two of Pentacles, I can already see, Taurus, that you may be deciding, ooh, that's a lot more expensive than what I thought it would be. You may decide to try something different. It's about making decisions, but in other words, you've got to think about the Two of Pentacles. If something is overly priced, well, is it worth it? Can we look for something that's better but cheaper at the same time and get our money's worth? That's all it is. So it's about making decisions financially, October. Think about your finances in October, even now when you're planning and budgeting. The world, wow. So the world is wrapping things up. It's closure. It's also about completing a circle, a cycle in your life. And now you're ready to start that brand new cycle because this rolls over now to the Fool, number 0, the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is making a judgment call, really stepping up. It's a Scorpio energy, but it's about taking that leadership here where you're like, you know what, we're going to do this. So what I'm seeing here, Taurus, there's a big energy of taking leadership here, taking charge, making the decisions here. But you're making the right decisions for you and for the relationship. That's what I'm seeing. So the Judgment card, yes, it is the card of resurrection, but you're also resurrecting yourself. Because if you notice here, there's a part of you that's resurrecting because you're getting an epiphany. You're finally seeing things clearly. You know what you have to do. Overall, though, Taurus, the energies for these cards from now until the end of the year, I feel like it's like organizing, almost like preparing yourself for the big step in your life, the next best thing in your life. Oops, we have a card that's jumped out. Let's have a look what that is. What do we have? Oh, excellent. So these cards have jumped out, the Ace of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Again, this is representing you, Taurus. You have that mental clarity. You can break through anything. Nothing holds you back. Taurus is a reason why you're represented by the bull. And I always say this in my readings. You are always charging forward. Despite what life throws at you, you always seem to know how to go forward despite what life does. Okay, so we're going to clarify. Let's understand this reading even further. Let's see what else we need to know. Knight of Swords clarified with the Judgment card. So the Judgment card has come out twice, represented by Archangel Gabriel with his trumpet. So you're going to make a judgment call, and because it just feels so right for you, you're going to get that epiphany. There's something that's going to happen in May, and it's going to roll over to June, and you're going to say, yes, let's do this. Let's go forward. The Six of Swords, Seven of Wands, victory despite opposition. So you're moving away. And remember what I said? You're moving away from turbulent times. You're moving away from difficult people, Taurus. If you look at this card, what do we have? 6 against 1. I'm going to say it seems a little bit unfair, right? So challenging people. I feel that for some of you that may decide to get married, engaged, not everyone's going to be happy. However, though, and that could be just because of jealousy, Taurus. But you know what? Screw that. You got to do what you got to do, Taurus. If you need to move away from certain people that are not happy for you, that are not clapping for you, then we got to move away. They're definitely not your tribe, your circle. No. So there's going to be transition. So think about July, definitely people you're going to be leaving behind. Just because of jealousy. They see you moving forward with your life, and they're not happy. And I get it. You know, that they may be going through difficult times, but that's not your fault, Taurus. So, yeah, it is a little bit unfortunate, but I just feel that people may be challenging you. You got to think about your life. You got to think about what brings you happiness, and you have to fight for it too. If you're in a situation with this person that you really, really love, then we have to be able to sometimes with certain people, we've got to ask ourselves, what is their intentions? The Knight of Wands. Look at this. The Knight of Swords has come out twice. The Knight of Swords is quite a big thing here. There's the fact that it's come out twice. Again, mental clarity, breaking through, changes. There's a lot of changes and offers coming around August. Lots of changes. It's quite quick. And again, are you going to keep up, Taurus? I feel like you want to do everything at the same time. And it's just happening so quickly here. Again, don't do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help. Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords, there may be some difficult news around September. It's not a deal breaker. It's not something big. And it may be just a little bit stressful, but you can handle it, Taurus. You can. So, yeah, there could be some things that may not go your way here, for example. And there may be, for example, something so simple can be, especially for the Page of Swords. Oh, this venue is booked out, for example, until next year. So you're like, oh no, but I really wanted this place. This is just an example. So with the Page of Swords, welcome this news. Just welcome it, because for some of you, you may find something better. Now for others, because I'm seeing there's something else happening here. For others, you may there may be an ex coming back. So some of you maybe some of you are currently in a relationship where engagement and weddings can be announced. Some of you, this is something different. An ex could be returning and your defenses are really, really high up. But both of you, you're feeling motivated to move forward with this person. But because some of the issues are arising, you may be a little bit unsure about this person. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, see? Two of Cups. So again, there's a couple of messages here. You want this to work, especially for those organizing marriage, for example, parties, engagement. You want this to work, but at the same time, it's costing quite a lot. For some of you that have an ex coming back, you may be questioning the relationship. and you may be a little bit unsure if you want to be with this person or not. The Wheel of Fortune. Now we have the King of Wands. Interesting. So the King of Wands, we're feeling motivated now to take charge, to take action. That's the big energy with the King of Wands. It's a really big card of flirtiness. It's a very passionate card. It's a card of motivation to take action now. That's what it is. So there's two main things happening here. Some of you are moving forward with your person, with marriage and stuff. Others are reconsidering whether to take an ex back. And we have a beautiful masculine energy. Some of you may be dealing with someone that's Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo here. We have a very divine masculine energy here. It's all about taking action, moving forward. So even your person, you may see a different side of them where they want to take that next step with you. They want something more with you. The Judgment card. Also the Eight of Pentacles, working very, very hard on the relationship, working hard to save up money for whatever project that you want. What is this project? Oh my God, there it is. Look, the Hierophant. So some of you, again, maybe working an extra job because you're preparing for marriage. The Hierophant represents the marriage card. So there's two things happening here. One, Taurus, the person you're dealing with here, marriage is going to be a very big topic for this year. Another situation that's also happening, some of you may be considering taking an ex back and trying to make the relationship work and going towards commitment. So we've got commitment and marriage. Those are the main things happening for the rest of this year. Now, Taurus, just remember, these cards are giving you a heads up. You don't have to do everything on your own with the Ten of Wands. Make sure you do ask for help here. But what I am seeing towards, especially around September and October, we're seeing things cost money, unfortunately, right? However, Taurus, do not worry. You will find a way because look at this. The Eight of Pentacles, all your hard work is getting paid off too. Money is coming and it's going towards marriage, of course. Some of you want to plan for the marriage, the commitment, and you will, trust me, because you end with the Hierophant. We end with Taurus energy. That's there. That's Taurus actually in Libra. But we end with you, Taurus. So you're going to be taking a lot of charge of this year to make things happen and to make things work. You're going to do that, Taurus. And you will accomplish it. Absolutely. It's in your cards already. These are the major energies, as you can see, that you're going towards, that you're really working hard towards. So this is good. I definitely feel that what is also happening, you're going to be leaving your old life behind and go towards a new cycle of your life, especially around November. So that's what that means. Instead of being, as an example, a couple, partners, you want to go towards something more solid. So some of you really want to go towards marriage, whether it's same-sex marriage, traditional marriage, whatever it is. This is showing that some of you may want a traditional wedding here because this is about sometimes keeping traditions alive here. Some of you may decide to do garden weddings. I'm seeing a big garden here, a beautiful garden. And all your hard work is going to pay off. You may, and even with the Judgment card, you may get an epiphany and you may get some ideas like, oh my God, I know what to do. I know how we can do this without spending too much money. So Taurus, it's very important because you've got the Judgment card twice that you listen to your intuition. Because messages will be coming, they'll be downloaded to you. So pay attention to that because you're going to be finding solutions. Yes, problems may arise, but you're going to be looking for ways to solve them. Thanks to your beautiful mind, your ideas, and your spirit you keep. This is excellent. So this is actually a really, really good, I'm going to say this is actually a really, really good tarot reading. So I can see why we have let go of the past and we want the freedom card. This is more related to the situation, those dealing with an ex. That's what it is. Especially those dealing with an ex. To be able to move forward, and if you really want for things to work out with your ex, we need to forgive the past or let go. Also set boundaries. because freedom is about setting boundaries. That's what it is. Okay. Thank you very much, Taurus, for joining me. I hope this reading has given you lots of clarity and guidance. I'll see you this Saturday, and power to you, Taurus. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.